If this story connects with you, please support the channel by liking, sharing, and subscribing. Reaching 1,500 subscribers would truly mean the world to me. When Lisa and I first got married, I was convinced we could survive anything. We'd already weathered layoffs, tiny apartments, and nights where exhaustion turned into laughter instead of fights. Back then, being together felt natural, almost easy. Love didn't require instructions. But little by little, that ease disappeared. The jokes stopped landing. Conversations became short and careful. Silence started filling the spaces where warmth used to live. Then something heavier moved in: resentment. At first it showed up as small things. A sharp comment when I forgot a chore. A dismissive look when I suggested spending time together. I told myself it was normal. Every marriage hits bumps, right? Those bumps turned into a pattern. Nothing I did felt right. Every disagreement became evidence that I was failing as a husband. You never listen. You don't care. You're so selfish. I tried to fix it. I planned thoughtful gestures. I paid closer attention. I even suggested counseling. I swallowed my pride so many times it stopped hurting. But every argument ended the same way, with the sentence she knew would cut deepest. Maybe we should just get divorced. She said it so often that it stopped sounding like frustration and started feeling like a threat on repeat. Like a clock ticking down. Then came the night everything broke open. We were fighting over a missed call while I was stuck in a meeting. She stood in the kitchen, arms crossed, tears streaking her face, anger blazing in her eyes. "I can't do this anymore, Mark," she said. "You make me miserable. Maybe we should end it." Something inside me went completely still. Not rage. Not heartbreak. Just clarity. I looked at her and said, "Okay." She stared at me like I'd spoken another language. "What?" "Okay," I repeated calmly. "If that's what you want." For the first time in years, I didn't argue. I didn't defend myself. I walked upstairs, packed a small bag, and headed for the door. "Mark, wait," she called out. "You're not actually leaving." I paused. "You've been asking for this for months. I'm just finally listening." And I left. No yelling. No slammed doors. Just silence. I ended up at a small motel on the edge of town. I expected the quiet to crush me. Instead, it felt like relief. No tension. No bracing myself for the next criticism. Just space to think. That's when a hard truth hit me. Somewhere along the way, love had turned into endurance. And patience without respect isn't love. It's damage that happens slowly. A few days later, her messages started coming. "Are you okay? So you really left? When are you coming home?" I didn't respond. Not to hurt her, but because for once I was listening to myself. At the end of the week, she showed up at the motel. The confidence she once carried was gone, replaced with fear. "I didn't think you'd actually leave," she whispered. "You're right," I said. "I never did before. That's why I had to this time." "So this is it?" she asked. "Yes." She broke down, saying she never meant the divorce threats. She just wanted me to fight for her. I shook my head. "You wanted me to fight against you, not with you. That's not the same thing." 2 weeks later, I moved into a small apartment near work. Life became simple again. Quiet mornings. Peaceful nights. I could breathe without waiting for the next argument. Then one evening she texted me. "I think I made a mistake." "Which one?" I replied. She sent a photo of our old living room. My chair was gone. My books were scattered. On the table sat an envelope with my name on it. "I found something from your brother," she wrote. Inside was a letter he'd written years earlier, warning her not to hurt me, saying I deserved someone who wouldn't slowly tear me down. Her voice shook when she spoke later. "I thought you were the problem. I didn't realize I was destroying everything." I didn't argue. I didn't comfort her. "I don't know if this can be fixed," I said quietly, "but I hope you've learned something." I walked away. This time she didn't follow. Because sometimes leaving isn't quitting. Sometimes it's choosing peace. If this story meant something to you, please help me reach 1,500 subscribers by liking, sharing, and subscribing. Thank you for being here.